Hello and welcome to this edition of Yes 101's Visual Radio. Bringing you the news, I'm Harshni Patirana. Let's start off with a look at your headlines.
News First headline.
India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar calls on the President. Opposition leader calls a technical assistance report over imputed rental income tax. University non-academic staff strikes enter 50th day. In your international headlines, Israel may have violated laws of war in Gaza, says the UN. And in your sports, it's cricket, Hayley Matthews ruled out of ODI series against Sri Lanka due to illness. And now taking a look at your top local story, the visiting Minister of External Affairs of India, Dr. S. Jaishankar, called on President Ranil Wickremesinghe at the President's house today. Now, the President's Media Division said the Indian External Affairs Minister is engaged in a one-on-one meeting with the President. During Dr. S. Jaishankar's visit to Sri Lanka, 3 milestones in Indo-Sri Lanka relations were achieved. The PMD said President Wickremesinghe and Dr. Jaishankar jointly unveiled the virtual plaque for 106 houses in Kandy, Nuwara and Matale under the Indian Housing Project, with 24 houses in each model village in Colombo and Trincomalee being handed over virtually a short while ago. Now, President Wickremesinghe and visiting Dr. S. Jaishankar jointly unveiled the virtual plaque to mark the formal commissioning of the Maritime Rescue Coordination Centre, or MRCC, in Sri Lanka under a $6 million grant from India. Now, the PMD said this includes a centre at Navy headquarters in Colombo, a sub-centre in Hambantota, and an unmanned installations at Galle, Arugambe, Patikalo, Trincomalee, Kolarava, Point Pedro and Molikulam. Dr. S. Jaishankar arrived in Sri Lanka this morning on an official visit along with a 4-member delegation. The visiting Indian External Affairs Minister will also hold bilateral discussions with Prime Minister Dinesh Gunawardena and Minister of Foreign Affairs, President's Council Ali Sabri. Dr. S. Jaishankar has also made plans to meet Tamil political leaders this afternoon. Indian External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar will depart the island tonight after concluding the official visit. And in more local news, opposition leader Sajid Premadasa made a request in Parliament today to table the technical assistance reports related to the imputed rental income tax. Now, the President recently provided an explanation in Parliament regarding the proposed imputed rental income tax that will be collected from the April 2025. The President said the tax will be levied on a limited number of people. Bringing to you more news from the locals. Today marks 50 days of the strike launched by university non-academic staff. Co-chairman of the University Trade Union Joint Committee, Dhammika S. Priyantha, says that they are yet to receive favourable solutions to their demands. The strike was launched demanding the agreed monthly allowance and the provision of a 15% salary cut implemented in 2016. The Satyagraha campaign launched by the striking university non-academic staff is also ongoing for the second day. University non-academic trade unions say the trade union action will not be called off until favourable solutions are provided to their demands.
International news.
Now, taking a look at your news from overseas, the UN Human Rights Office says Israeli forces may have repeatedly violated the laws of war and failed to distinguish between civilians and fighters in the Gaza conflict. Separately, the head of a UN inquiry accused the Israeli military of carrying out an extermination of Palestinians. In a report on 6 deadly Israeli attacks, the UN Human Rights Office said Israeli forces may have systematically violated the principles of distinction, proportionality, and precautions in attack.
Sports news.
Now taking a look at your news from the sports arena. Cricket West Indies has announced West Indies captain Hayley Matthews will miss the third and final ODI against Sri Lanka due to an illness. Matthews missed the second ODI in Hambantota 2 as West Indies were rolled over for 92 in 31 overs, with Sri Lanka chasing down the target in 21.2 overs and winning by 5 wickets. Shermaine Campbell led the West Indies unit in the second game and is likely to continue as captain for the third ODI, which will be played in Hambantota on the 21st of June. And with that, we wrap up this edition of US 101's Visual Radio. I'm Hashini Pathirana. Thank you for watching.